to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bears offense will get the first possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The give to the back. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Got some room there to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Lobos offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Wants to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Bear offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bears will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And the quick shuffle pass. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll set up to throw. Quickly complete. Powers through. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. And they did not secure the football. It bounces out of. It is a touchback and a turnover. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying. Off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Zings it complete to the right. He was looking for the corner, and that corner could not be found. The defense sets the edge just in time to make the stop. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Tootin. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown Bears! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Lobos in the hurry up. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Lobos line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. From the gun to give, looking for room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the left side. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he's stopped, a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking for a man, it's Tootin. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. On the option. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Lobos will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Tootin. Floating away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Now you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way. The 39-yard line, it'll be a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Now he's going to break the pocket. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Tootin. Makes the grab. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Finds his man down the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Goes to the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Makes his man miss. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close this season out with an exclamation point.
Unloads to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And the third down pass is incomplete. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A strike downfield.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Bears are rolling down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Bears! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, you just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Bear offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir. No mas. Get it together.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a... We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
On first down from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Gets away. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Tootin. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the tight end. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. And the Lobos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. The Lobos moving quickly to the line. Might as well stick with him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pulls it in. It's Sims. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And he's surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The option look. He'll pitch it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be... and goal from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it down the right side. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense, football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Tootin. Trying to barrel in. And he will score! Touchdown, Missouri State!
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They all... their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! And the pummeling has started.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to... and maybe next week. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab. Oh, close to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Tootin. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bears will hustle to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And it's caught inside the 20. If there's time to pad the stats. Makes the grab. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen,